This could be a huge catalyst for AMC, so stay tuned for the entire video because I promise you'll get a better understanding of what's going on with AMC. So Adam Aron, the CEO of AMC, just came out and publicly said this, which causes the shareholders of AMC to ponder upon whether we can actually trust a CEO like him to put the long-term health of the company first, or whether he's just in it for the money. So recently, Adam Aron announced that he's considering adding an additional 500 million shares of AMC, which caused many of us to fluster about the dilution of the actual share price, me included. Originally, I thought this would be really bad news for AMC because it would force dilution of the stock, basically rendering a short squeeze impossible. But on the other hand, this announcement could actually be a good thing. Adam Aron trying to raise more capital for the company shows that he is placing the long-term health of the company first and foremost, which is exactly what we like to see from a CEO. Also, recently over Twitter, Trey Trades, who is a popular YouTuber, reached out to Adam Aron to try to get insight. Aron generously replied and said, "I would be delighted to engage with you and your subscribers, since you and so many of them are AMC shareholders. After all, our shareholders are the owners of the company, which means, of course, I work for all of you." So this is great news for several reasons. First, we'll be able to see a more clear intent from Adam Aron through this interview. If Aron seemed to be a sketchy guy who was just trying to do it for the money, it would most likely show through in the interview. If he was acting with any kind of malicious intent, there's a good chance we would be able to catch that. This interview will allow us to trust the CEO of AMC more if he seems like a genuine person. If he seems like a malicious person though, it would give us a hint to sell out of the stock before things go south. Second, AMC stock has been attacked with market manipulation for several weeks, so this interview will allow the CEO himself to voice his own personal opinion and give him a chance to speak rather than the hedge funds. It will also allow Aron to get a better understanding of what the retail investors are experiencing through all of this madness with the hedge funds. Another reason why this interview is important is because the CEO of a company is the salesman for the vision of the company. The CEO is responsible for causing the shareholders to believe in him and his business. If Aron does not do a good job of this, it'll give us investors a good hint to sell out of this company. If Aron does accomplish this and he convinces the shareholders that AMC has a tremendous growth in front of it, it'll cause more shareholders to buy into this company and give AMC stock a fighting chance against the hedge funds. The retail investors are the only reasons why this stock is still holding up and why the company hasn't gone bankrupt yet. Because of this, he will likely want to make sure that we are receiving the good vision and the long-term outlook of the company to keep us believing in AMC. All of this shows that Adam Aron understands the type of power that the retail investors hold, which shows that he has a good understanding of not only his own business, but he also has a good understanding of the politics surrounding his business, which will ultimately help him succeed in keeping his business afloat. There are also a lot of moving and liquid parts with the AMC stock, and Adam Aron could either potentially make or break his company with this interview. If Aron bombs this interview, there's a likelihood that the stock will go to zero and the company will go bankrupt. But if Adam does a spectacular job with this interview, we may see this act as a positive catalyst to potentially cause a second short squeeze with AMC. That's it for this video. Subscribe for more stock news and my stock picks. Let me know what stock you want me to cover next. Peace.